I'm like, who is this random person? No. No. I don't want this person. Let me hate on Adam some more. I was ready for it. I was rooting for it. And I got denied. Hello everyone, pardon my appearance. I'm about to go back outside and do some gardening, but I wanted to start this reading vlog slash TV show reaction. So I've already watched season 1 of The Summer Turned Pretty, but I would like to rewatch season 1. So I'm going to listen to each book, then watch each season, but this is obviously going to take a little bit of time because season 2 hasn't dropped all the way as of this point, because it's only July 22nd. I know it doesn't end until sometime in August. So you'll be getting this sometime in August. So I'm going to start the first one right now. I've listened to this series before, and it's a guilty pleasure series for me. I really like it. Some people hate it. Belly can be annoying, but she's a teenager. And sometimes seniors can be obnoxious, but you cannot tell me that you were not that obnoxious teenager. I know I was. Maybe not that kind of obnoxious, but some form of it. So, I'll start the book and I'll get back to you with some thoughts soon. Hello everyone. Want to give an update. I have officially finished The Summer I Turned Pretty. It is now Sunday evening. Technically, it's early Monday morning. I've really bad habit of staying up late. You want to see my vlogs? Yeah, it's still, this habit is still going very strong. But eventually one day I'll kick it. But today is not that day. But The Summer I Turned Pretty. I still love this book so much. There's just so much nostalgia for things like from like my childhood, and I think that's why I really appreciate it. Really like this book a lot. Like going to the summer house. It reminds me of going to my grandfather's cabin up in Michigan during the summer when I was a kid, and up until my early teens, when he passed away. My grandma was his third wife. His first 2 wives passed away from cancer, sadly. And my mom's dad passed away when she was in college, and then she married my grandpa. He's the only grandpa I've known. I never knew my mom's dad. So once my grandpa, grandpa I've only known, passed away, it went to his daughters, and we were never really close with them. So it was something that sort of went away after that, and I miss it. Memories of going up there and spending time on the lake. Wonderful, wonderful memories. So, yeah. And just like that first love feeling, and there's nothing like it. It hits you hard, and sometimes it's hard to get it to go away. It's one that sticks with you for a really long time. I will admit it, I am Teen Conrad all the way. He's got his issues. So is Jeremiah. We all have our issues. No one is perfect. So I'm just gonna put that out there right now. For anyone who's like, why are you Team Conrad? I'm like, for all his faults, he does have good things about him. So I will leave it at that, because I have read all the books. So, yeah. But I am going to start watching season 1 again this week. And I will let you know my thoughts. I'm listening to the book again. I forgot how much I hate Taylor. I hate Taylor so much. She's so obnoxious. It's really annoying when, like, your friend is, like, trying to be the center of attention. It's like you brought them there to hang out with you. And then this is a spoiler, but then you catch your friend making out with your brother. Like, WTF. Thankfully, I've never had that happen with any of my friends, and my brother's not the type of person to just make out with random people, so thank goodness for that. Never had to worry about that. So, yeah. But I have the, like, original covers. Yeah, we're talking, like, the OG covers here. Yeah. I bought these on Thrift Books many, many years ago. A couple years ago. So good. So good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna try and get sleep because I do have to work in the morning, and then I will start season 1 this week and let you know my thoughts after I watch it. I will make some notes because I know there are many episodes. I don't remember. I feel like it's 8 episodes, but I feel like I could be wrong. But 8 feels right, or it could be 10. 8 or 10. It's one of the two. We'll find out which episodes were just right in the end, because I know I don't remember. So yeah, but I'll check them all with you later.
My family's been going to Susanna's beach house and cousins every summer since I was a baby. Since before I was even born.
Hello, everyone. Finally giving an update. Now that I finished season 1 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. And can I just say how off I was on the episode count for season 1? I think I said like 8 to 10 episodes. There's 7 episodes, and why 7? That is such a random number. I'm just throwing that out there. So I really loved episode 1. Like, it gave such like good like background to the characters. Also, major spoilers here. Honestly, this whole vlog is spoilers. Honestly, if you've gotten this far, you know that. I think I've already given that disclaimer, but this is now spoilers for the TV show, season 1. Leave now if you don't want to be spoiled. But yeah, I really love that it gave like such great background to the characters, and it hit some of the major plot points from the book, like the bonfire meeting Cam, the car scene with Conrad and touching Billy's hair. And I loved how that like looked back over their time at Cousins, like the flashback with the photos was a great way to capture all of like their history there, like in a very quick way. But it shows how they've really grown up there. And of course, Junior Mint, Billy's bear. can't forget Junior Mint, you know. I will admit it's kind of weird having Steven there. Cause like in the book he like pieces out to go on like college visits, which they mention. They're like, oh, you did that last summer. So like I get why they kept him in, so like it added more depth to the show and it allowed for more storylines and things like that. So like all of his storylines were completely made up because they didn't exist in the book. So that was kind of different. So yeah, Steven's not exactly my favorite character, like book wise or like at all. And then like I think like the biggest ad though was the Deb ball. Like biggest ad for sure. Cuz I think that was definitely added to give more of like a backdrop to like the whole like show, like all of season 1. It like gave us something to like move towards at the end, because like the book didn't really have that, so I think that's probably why they added the Deb ball. I think it was fine. So I found it interesting that at first, like in the book, like everyone was like working during the summer, like both Conrad and Jeremiah were working. And then like in the show, like Conrad wasn't working at all, and his mom's like, you need to go get a job. And then he starts working for that guy Cleveland, who did not exist in the book. So, but he was a cool guy, I'm not gonna lie. I did like Cleveland. And it was nice that Laurel got her own storyline, and same with Beck. Just having them each having expanded storylines, because you just sort of get like basic like background info from them, because the book's written from Belly's perspective. So yeah, it was nice having that. Yeah. I think something that was kind of weird though, or kind of different with Cam, which I was surprised at how fast they had Cam like bow out of the show. Like him having a whaling internship, like versus like just studying whales at home. I think it was probably like, we need to get this kid like out of the house. Like we can't make him seem like too much like a closeted like weirdo. He needs to actually be studying the whales. And I love that they still played chicken, even though Conrad wasn't playing. I wish they had him play. Although, since he was just coming up with Nicole, like, that made it kind of impossible. But, yeah. I still wish there would have been a way that they could work that in. I still can't stand Taylor as a character. Book versus TV show. There's just something about her that just grates on my nerves. And how they did bring in some representation with the girl in the Dead Ball that had a girlfriend, and I feel like Jeremiah's like representations being bi, like it was only there for like a few, like barely any time at all. So you like blinked and it was over, and I was like, it felt like I had imagined it. I don't know. It felt like something they'd added just to do it. And I feel like they, like, to make sure that they were having that representation in the show. I feel like they didn't do a good job of it, because, like, it only happened in, like, the one episode. Like, he maybe talked about it, like, 2 times in one episode. And it was, like, briefly mentioned in, like, the season finale, and, like, that was it. Yeah. I feel like they could have talked about it more. Yeah. I feel like they could have done more to better represent that. Yeah, and for anyone who might have seen it in the books that I just missed, let me know. Belly getting drunk and spilling everyone's secrets. I feel like that was totally out of character for her. I feel like she wouldn't have done that. Yeah. It was, like, so, like, off basis. Yeah. It was just not cool, and I just didn't feel like it's something that Belly would have done. I don't know. You can disagree with me. I'm fine with that. I just love that they kept in the scene where Conrad dances with Belly when they're younger. Like, they tweaked it around a little bit. Because, like, Beck was originally in the scene. They were all dancing. So it made it even cuter in the show, the way they did it. And I love that we got to see Laurel and Beck's friendship throughout, like, the entire season. And their friendship is just so great. Because, like, you don't see much of it in the book. And I feel like I'm really complaining about Jeremiah, but I did not like his scheming. It felt so un-Jeremiah. Like, he was, like, scheming to get Conrad out of the way. And that did not feel like Jeremiah to me at all. At all. Like, it gave me the ick. It gave me the ick. Yeah, because Jeremiah has always been, like, such a sweet guy, and that just didn't feel right. Yeah. I just feel like Jeremiah has always been, like, on the up and up, and I feel like he wouldn't have done something like that. We're not going to talk about things that happen in book 3. But at that point in his life, I feel like he wouldn't have done that. And I think that the season finale was so good. Oh, the kiss between Belly and Conrad on the beach, the final scene with This Love by Taylor Swift playing in the background. Chef's kiss. It was perfection. It was absolute perfection. Like, I know that the entire show was, like, leading up to the dead ball in the season finale. And, like, I thought the dead ball was fine. I think, like, having the dead ball, it definitely made it more dramatic when Jeremiah finally found out about Beck's cancer coming back, and the fact that Conrad already knew, and them, like, getting in a brawl over it. Oh, so sad. And them, like, having the conversation about it, and then Laurel and Belly talking about it. Oh, it's just so heartbreaking. Oh, one final thought. Conrad coming to Belly's rescue at the ball and dancing with her. So sweet. But yeah, those are some of my thoughts. So I'm ready to dive into book number 2. It's Not Summer Without You is book number 2. So I'll be reading that. And I'll let you know soon. because I'm sure it will not take me that long to get through the audiobook, because it took me like a day, a little less than a day to get through the last one, so it's gonna take me longer to get through season 2 of the show than it will be to get through the second book. So I'll be back with thoughts once I finish. Hello. So I have finished It's Not Summer Without You, book 2 in the Summer Turned Pretty series. Hi, Penelope. You want to say hello? She's like, nope. Yes, and that was all of the clothes that I need to put away. Yeah, we're not going to show those again. So, book 2, there's just so many emotions that one. With Susanna dying and conflicted emotions that Belly's feeling, and very much being in denial. Like, she's very much in the denial stage of grief in the second one, for sure. Not wanting to admit it, and that stopping her from being there for Jeremiah. Conrad being Conrad, but I still love Conrad so much. Sorry, there's a notification on my phone. I'm like trying to read it sideways. Yeah. Yeah, there aren't a lot of like, and I love how much Laurel comes to bat for them when their dad is trying to sell the summer house, which I think is just so terrible that he wanted to do that, when I'm sure that their mom left it to them. That house is all wrapped up in her, and it means so much to them. Like, that house is their mother. Like, it's like a huge piece of one of the few pieces of her that they have left. And he's like, we just need to get rid of this. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, your guilty conscience for cheating. That's what's wrong with you. But Laurel going to bat for them. Total rock star. Just saying. But yeah, I'm not sure what season 2 is going to hold, because like, they're going to have to make up like a whole like storyline for Steven, because Steven wasn't even in the book. And the whole drama in the book with Belly and Taylor, which they did steal that from this book and put it in the TV in season 1. Some of it, I still don't like Taylor at all. There's something about her just wanting to always be the center of attention. So yeah, it's rough when you have a friend like that. So yeah, but I will let you know soon. It'll be a while, but I will make my notes as I go along, starting off with season 2. What I think, and should be good. Should be good. Hello, friends. Please ignore my hair. I am just trying to stay cool. I don't know why, but I'm like burning up right now. No, I am not sick. I don't know why, but I'm just really, really hot right now. But I wanted to give a little update on how I'm feeling about the Summer Turned Pretty season 2. So I watched 2 full episodes and a teeny weeny bit of episode 3. I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure I like it at all. I don't know. We'll start with the thing I did like. I liked the subtle nod to the book, by naming Laurel's memoir about Susanna, It's Not Summer Without You. That was a really nice touch. I loved that subtle nod to the book. That was great. I loved the flashbacks between Conrad and Belly, like their relationship, seeing it grow, which is how I imagined it being, minus them going all the way. Because, was that really necessary? And in the state of, are they in Massachusetts? Because he's over the age of 18 and she's a minor. We're just, you know where I'm going with this, right? Could charges be filed? Just curious. Anyone who knows those laws, just let me know. Thoughts that are coming up in my mind right now. Yeah. And I really don't like the decision that they made at the end of season 1 to have Jeremiah and Belly, like, get together and then break up. And then that caused all sorts of drama between the three of them beginning of the season, because, like, Belly and Jeremiah were supposed to be, like, united, like, beginning of this, and, like, their relationship was supposed to start budding at the beginning of this, during this road trip, and, like, it's supposed to be brand new and fresh, and, like, I said it's all, like, tainted and ugly, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah. I just don't, I don't like it. I really just don't like what they're doing to Jeremiah's character. Yeah, I feel like the character assassinated him. He doesn't feel like the same Jeremiah. Like, he feels devious and just mean and rude, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah. And I'm not sure how I feel about Steven. Because, like, they had to make up all of his stuff. Like, the entire thing. And so, like, that whole drama of, like, the graduation, like, stuff, that whole fight, all made up. And words were said, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need to read more. Let's watch more. My final thought, because I just got to the beginning of episode 3. Who is this random aunt, Susanna's half-sister, that never existed before? Who is she? And why does she suddenly own this house? When the house went to the boys in the book? It's supposed to be Adam causing all the drama and trying to sell the house. Why are we suddenly trying to not make Adam the why are we suddenly trying not to, like, character assassinate Adam? Like, that was his role in this. He was being a crappy person. We all accepted this. Well, at least I did. And I was expecting it. And then I'm like, who is this random person? No. I don't want this person. Let me hate on Adam some more. I was ready for it. I was rooting for it. And I got denied. Okay. I think that's all I have to say for now. This is only after 2 episodes. Haven't helped me. There's like 8 this season. Okay, so I have watched 5 episodes of season 2, and I really hate the Aunt Julia storyline so much. I can't stand her. Can't stand her. Just bothering me so bad. She's bothering me so bad. Like, coming back to the furniture being gone from the house. Like, what the crap? Like, who is she? Like, she's being so heartless. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, their mother just died. Like, even though she was your sister, like, you should care since she was your sister. Like, why didn't you go to the funeral? Like, why did they make up this random sister that never existed in the books? I did like them, like, redoing, like, the, like, going through and going to the boardwalk and doing all, like, those fun activities. That was fun. And I like them bringing Cam back. Yeah, just, like, Sky's fine. I'm not sure how I feel about, like, the way that they're, like, portraying introverts. Because, like, I wouldn't say, like, I feel like she's more than just introverted. I think I get the feeling of there's something else there. Like, she's also shy, but maybe, like, spectrum type thing. Like, doesn't like to be touched. I don't know. But that's just my vibe. Someone else can be getting a totally different vibe. What else? Yeah, I just don't like the extra characters being added. It just feels so unnecessary. And, like, they just completely blew off, like, Conrad's, like, school storyline. Like, dude probably failed his finals. And, like, I don't get to hate on Adam. And I'm sad about it. I think I mentioned that before. I was ready for it. But, yeah. Now that it's the 18th, the final episode is dropped, so I'll be able to finish the final 3 episodes a little later. Gotta get some things done, but yeah, I don't. We'll see how I feel after the final 3 episodes. My final opinion. But yeah, currently do not like Aunt Julia. Sky's like meh. But good morning. So I have finished The Summer I Turned Pretty. I finished it last night, but I was just so tired by the time I finished it that I was like, I need to sleep on this. I enjoyed the ending. I got everything I wanted in the end. I got to see Laurel. Well, not like physically kick the crap out of Adam, but verbally kick the crap out of Adam. Which is what I wanted. And they got the house in the end. And got all the important scenes, like, the scene in the hotel with Bella and Conrad talking, Conrad walking in on Bella and Jeremiah kissing in front of the car, and the song that they chose for, Belly and Conrad to say goodbye at the hotel, Exile. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the beach scene between Belly and Conrad with snow on the beach. Oh my goodness. Taylor Swift has the best songs for every occasion. Can I just say that? Yes. Yes, she does. And if you don't agree, well, then you're wrong. But yeah. Oh goodness. If we just like take out all the stuff with like Aunt Julia and Sky, I enjoy it. I honestly feel like their stuff was just filler. It's like, how can we make this season longer? we added random characters that never existed before. So, like, I honestly didn't like their stuff. Like, everything else felt right and true and good, and yeah. And, like, even, like, that, I feel so bad for saying this, like, even, like, that scene between, like, Julia and Sky, and, like, them talking about, like, what happened during those few days, and, like, Julia being so excited for Sky, and, like, her first kiss, and I was like, I don't feel a connection here at all, like, because, like, you're a character that just popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, I feel so bad for saying that, but I just really didn't like their characters at all. It just feels like they were added in to make more episodes and to create random drama that didn't need to be there. Random and weird drama that didn't need to be there. So, but besides them, I really did enjoy the show. And I like that we got other scenes from, like, book 1 that we weren't able to get in season 1. It was good. It was good. So, I'm excited for season 2 and what that will hold. I mean, season 3. Season 3. I might just have to read book 3 now, just to finish off my nostalgia. But I'll definitely do another reaction video with season 3 and book 3 in the future. Just want to say thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like this video, really helps to support my channel. And also want to say, remember who you are or where you live. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.